I used to hate my birthday. Every year that passed felt like proof that I was running out of time. Somewhere along the way, I decided 40 was the deadline. By then, I'd have my life together. I think I chose it because at 25 and 30 years old, it felt far enough away that I had time to figure it all out. Every birthday, every year was a reminder that I was 1 year closer to that deadline. But the person who came up with that deadline was in her 20s. She couldn't know who I'd be at 40. She couldn't know what I would experience or how my outlook might change or what would matter most to me. At that age, having it together meant having a successful career, financial stability, a family, decent health. I thought by 40, I'd have it all figured out. In 2020, I lost my uncle, my baby cousin, my grandmother, and my aunt who helped raise me. She had just beat cancer when she was killed in a car accident at just 64 years old. It was her death that made me realize that what I considered old had changed. The following year, I lost my best friend. She loved being a mom, and she had to leave her kids at just 34 years old. Looking back on my own health and the fact that I had been told that my heart couldn't handle having kids, I realized I had been taking life for granted. I remember hearing stories about how Oprah and Vera Wang and many others had found success later on in life. It did make me feel encouraged, but it didn't change the deadline I had set for myself. This year, I turned 40, and my perspective has changed. I spent years dreading my birthday, and it wasn't until 40 was upon me that I realized it was proof of what I had lived through and survived. Things I expected and things that I didn't. I'd lost people I loved. I'd survived 2 open heart surgeries, a stroke in 2021, and a recent heart failure diagnosis. I have been reminded more than once that life doesn't come with the guarantees we assume it does when we're young. More than anything else on my 40th birthday, I was grateful for life, for my kids, for the people who are still here. Grateful for another chance to create the life I still want. 40 didn't look anything like I imagined it would. My life isn't where I thought it would be either. But birthdays won't be the same after this year. Going forward, they'll serve as a reminder of everything I've survived. A reminder that I'm still here. If you've attached a deadline to a certain age, it might be worth asking where it came from. The version of you who created that deadline couldn't see the life you're living today. She couldn't know what you'd overcome before you got there. And I think she would be proud of you for making it.